The first tryout camp in the books, and now it's attention to the NAHL Draft that will take place on Thursday afternoon, and for the Kalamazoo Junior K-Wings a chance to rest a little before the draft. But let's talk about the camp first. Over 100 kids here, 6 teams full, parents from all across the U.S. and Canada making their way here and making your job a lot tougher to evaluate that many great kids.
Oh, absolutely. We had a tremendous response here for our tryout camp here Memorial Day weekend, especially for a holiday weekend to have all those players, and the caliber of player we had was exceptional. We look back where we were at a year ago. I mean, the players that we thought were pretty good players here, in our camp last year are more, average to borderline players for us this year. So we've come a long way in a year with the player that we can recruit and have access to, and we're excited here about what the future holds for the Kalamazoo Junior K-Wings.
When you look at it, the draft last year, a lot different field than what you're going to have here in the next, 48, 24 hours. What's the goal going into this draft, and how does that differ from a year ago?
Well, I think we're very similar, but except for last year we had 15 draft choices. This year we'll have 7. So last year, we were looking to field a team and what we thought we could get, and we threw a lot of darts out there last year to see what would happen, and we were able to get several of those players to commit to playing in Kalamazoo. And so this year we're a little bit more selective. These are guys that we really feel have a good shot at making our team, and we also feel that they're going to add some good quality and depth here to our program.
When you go into it, and we talked about it before, what the kids are going to have to do to impress you, how many of the kids that were here have a legitimate chance of being drafted in this draft, and how many kids have you been scouting throughout the year that you've been in contact with may hear their name on draft day?
Boy, we have endless pages of players from guys that have helped scout for us this year, from the players that myself and my assistant Matt Staley have seen this year. We've seen quite a few players. Now, we use the camp for a couple of reasons. Number one, we want to see if we can solidify some things for the draft, and we definitely had a group of players that warranted themselves for draft consideration that certainly raised their stock with our staff. We've also are looking at things here for the future a little bit too. Are there maybe some guys that may be a year away that are close to us, maybe play some affiliate games? We were fortunate enough last year. One of our players we drafted was an affiliate player and ended up finishing the season for us. So there's a lot of different ways we can skin the cat with the draft.
When you look at the draft, and there's always those players that you don't expect, you kind of just mentioned that you're not going to get, and then you end up getting. When you look at the talent, and now you have teams trying to vie for those as well, what's the biggest thing for you when you're selling this program?
Well, the biggest thing we've always sold here is opportunity, and opportunity to play in a great facility, with a great management group, a chance to win, play in a great league where you're going to be exposed to play college hockey. And we've been able to get 5 players so far. We expect a couple of our players from last year to make decisions here in the coming weeks. So we have a great opportunity for players to not only develop and win hockey games here and have a great experience here in Kalamazoo, but move on to the next level as well.
By all definitions, the Junior K-Wings had a great year last year. As typical coach as you are, would always say the word satisfied, and not use this word satisfied, but content, and try to build upon that. When you look at the possibilities for this year, you got to think that the sky is certainly the limit.
Well, we have a core of players returning, and it's a big difference. We were able to have a lot of those players that wanted to come back and be a part of our camp to help build the culture again for next year and be around some of the potential rookies that we were looking at drafting, and helping us as coaches deciding maybe who might be the best fits here with our group, and to see those kids stand out at camp and where we can be. We're a long way ahead from where we were a year ago.
Is it one of those things that the trophy here to your left, to my right here, is something in a situation where in year 1 maybe it's a far out goal, in year 2 while it's a picture it could be sitting here in reality a year from now?
Well, I told all the players in our tryout camp that we're looking to win Robertson Cup championship this year, and that's the caliber of player that we're looking to bring in. That's the caliber of work ethic we're looking at, the player we want to bring in. With the core of guys that we have back, the leadership that we have from those players, that we expect to again move on to collegiate programs when we're done. I don't think it's far out of reach for us to be striving for a Robertson Cup championship this season. I'd
be remiss because everyone wants to be part of a championship team, and that's more than just players. The Junior K-Wings always looking for families and other volunteers to be part of this championship squad.
Oh, absolutely. We always are looking to have players host families host our players throughout the season here. That's a biggest part of what we do here. Our players reside with the families in the community, and I know the families that had players with us this year do a great connection to them, and So it's quite a rewarding experience for those that get to do it, for not only the player but the family as well. And as always, we're looking for people that want to help us out on a game-day basis. And we had a strong core group that we want to add to that as well this year.
Well, Mark, good luck in the draft. We'll follow up beginning part of next week to see how the Junior K Wings did. And the road to the start of the second season for the Kalamazoo Junior K Wings just around the corner, 90 days out from training camp. I know you don't like to hear that, but right around the corner as the Junior K Wings set the sets high in the NAHL.
Yeah, it's coming very quickly, Mike. Thanks.